Hello, my name is Shannon and I am going to be your instructor today. So this video is designed for people who are planning on doing a seated to standing dance class online, whether that's simply following along to a YouTube video or whether that is participating and streaming with your classmates online. So let's sit back, have a look and see if my space and your space is set up well and safely for an online dance class. Remember, get the okay from your doctor before starting any new physical activities. Though your teacher may be able to see you, it is not the same as in a face-to-face class. You will have to take more than usual responsibility for the safety of your movement and the space around you. That space is really unsafe. Have a look. You've got a drink with hot water, you've got a cord from your iPad to your headphones, and you've just taken a phone call in the middle of class. Stop. What do you think you're doing? Let's have a good look at this space. Okay, the arms on those chairs are not letting you do the movements properly. I know you're warm and snuggly, but it's no good. Get a better chair. Now that's better. See? You've got good forelegs on the floor, you can reach out and there's nothing to stop you doing all the movements that you might need to do. Well done, much better. But what about that rug? Oh, and that's why you should always make sure that there are no rugs or no cords on your floor before you start a dance class. Okay, good. So you've got a metre to 1.5 meters around you. Now let's talk about those clothes. Yes, I know you're at home. Yes, I know it's cold, but they're not appropriate for a dance class. Yes, you've got rid of the dressing gown, but no, that cardigan is still too big. Now that's a lovely scarf. I know your sister made it, but we're not having any Isadora Duncan mishaps on my watch, so get rid of that as well. Yes, and the hat. I know you might need it later in class as a prop. Those headphones. Yes, the ears are very cute, but that cable is going to get in your way. So let's get rid of those as well. Now let's have a look at that footwear. Really? Ugg boots? And your old Ugg boots? Right, get rid of those. And what on earth? How many layers of footwear have you got on? And they're nice and slidey for when you're doing this, but what about when you're standing? No, you are not Tom Cruise. As fun as that may be, it's not particularly safe. Get rid of those as well. Now what have you got underneath them? Okay, they look warm. They're a bit floppy, but they're warm. So what? Oh, okay, they've got those non-slip grips. Well, that's a really good thing to have. So if you've got some socks or something like that you want to wear that have non-slip grips, you can wear those to keep your feet nice and warm. Now, you may even have, if you've had a visit to hospital, you may even have some of the red socks that have the bobbles on the top and bottom. These are a different version of those, but they're toe socks, so they're really good to isolate your toes, and as you can see, they have the bobbles as well. Really? A hot drink? Really? While you're dancing? You will burn yourself. Get rid of it. Rid of it. What you want is a water bottle. Have that close by, and then if you're like me and you get a little bit sweaty because the heating's on, make sure you've got a sweat towel as well. You might have Bluetooth headphones. Now you've got your props, you might need a hat, maybe you need a scarf or some sunglasses or something like that. So have those nice and handy. It's a little bit close, isn't it? Yes, so let's move it back a little bit and get that 1 to 1.5 meters space around you. Much better. Now we can do our dance class. Great. So we do some things seated, but then later on in the class, sometimes you'll get up and use your chair as well. Okay, so this is what you would look like and maybe what you see your teacher using their chair as a bar. In order to show you different things between the feet, your teacher may turn their chair on the side so that you can see articulation in the feet. Now, this doesn't mean that you turn yours onto the side. You leave yours facing the front because we want you to be as stable as possible. You may also see your teacher turn their chair and back towards you. This is so you can clearly see and follow along, and again, you do not move your chair. After you've done some bar work, it may become appropriate for you to actually get your chair out of the way and move around the space freestanding. Obviously, if you have mobility issues, you need to potentially stay seated or stay with something like the chair handy for you to be able to lean on. So we might move the chair to the back of the space, and then you've got plenty of room to do your dancing, any walking around, any kind of shenanigans that you and the class get up to once you have finished with the chair. At the end of class, we take you through a warm down. And this part of class is really important because we've just been moving. So this brings us back down and cools down the muscles and allows you to find your center and breathe deeply again as we finish. So thank you for watching, and now we'll show you all the things that we've covered in today's video and a little bit more on the screen.